It was supposed to be a fun-filled weekend with friends, camping in the woods. But little did they know, they were about to experience something truly horrific. The group of 5 friends arrived at the campsite, excited to set up their tents and start their adventure. They spent the day hiking, cooking, and sharing scary stories around the campfire. But as the night wore on, strange things began to happen. One of the friends, Jake, disappeared in the middle of the night. At first, the others thought he had gone to relieve himself or explore the area, but as time passed, they grew increasingly worried. They called out his name, but there was no answer. As they searched for Jake, they started to notice something odd about their friend, John. He was always a bit of a loner, but now he seemed distant and uninterested in finding Jake. In fact, he seemed to be getting angrier and more agitated as the night wore on. Just as they were about to give up hope, they stumbled upon Jake's lifeless body, hidden in the bushes. It was a gruesome sight, with his throat slashed and his body mutilated. Panic set in as the friends realized they were in grave danger. The remaining friends knew they had to act fast if they wanted to survive the night. They grabbed their belongings and started running in the opposite direction from where they found Jake's body. They hoped to find some kind of help or escape route, but they soon realized they were hopelessly lost in the dense forest. As they kept running, they could hear footsteps and heavy breathing coming from behind them. They knew that the killer was after them, and they were running out of time. Suddenly they came across an abandoned cabin in the woods. Without a second thought, they rushed inside and barricaded the door behind them. As they caught their breath, they started to explore the cabin. It was clear that nobody had lived there for a long time, and it was in a state of disrepair. But they were relieved to find that it had everything they needed to survive the night, including a fireplace, some food supplies, and some weapons. But their relief was short-lived when they realized that they were not alone in the cabin. They discovered a hidden room that was full of disturbing items like knives, ropes, and chains. It was clear that the killer had been using the cabin as his hideout. Those were their last moments before they heard heavy footsteps behind them. After that night, John slept with a smile.